Hello everyone, welcome back to BrainGenix. Now we will be continuing with our exercise 4a, the next questions. Now in this video we'll be solving onwards from question number 7. So in the question number 7 we have been given that the replacement set is x belongs to real numbers here. Now the first part is minus of 4x is greater than equals to minus of 16. So we remember the rule that if you divide both the sides with the same negative number, the sign of inequality will reverse itself, isn't it? Maybe rule number 4, I guess. Okay, so suppose we divide both the sides by minus 4 and here also divide by minus 4. Okay, so what you will be getting is minus 4x divided by minus 4. Now the sign of inequality will reverse itself since we have divided both the sides with the same negative number. So minus of 16 divided by minus of 4. Now it will give you, will cancel out, x is less than equals to, my negative signs will cancel out. So we will be remaining with x is less than equals to 4. So now the possible values will be x is what? Now x can be, x is a real number. So all the decimal values are also possible. So therefore our x belongs to minus of infinity, from minus of infinity to 4 and including 4, and x belongs to r. Okay, this is a standard form of representing the solution set. Okay, now maybe this you would be encountering in the higher classes. So as of now you can also write it this way. Just write this one: x is less than equals to 4 and x belongs to r in the solution set. Okay, so this is the solution set itself. Just write solution set and put it in a bracket. That will be the answer. Okay, or this is the standard form. Now as I have said this thing in the previous videos, that when you use the smaller bracket, it means that you are excluding the number written beside it. Okay, the smaller bracket indicates that you are excluding the number written beside it. Now minus infinity is the number, obviously minus infinity or plus infinity is the number that you cannot ever achieve, isn't it? Because if you think of the smallest number, minus infinity is what? The smallest possible number. Now if you can think of a number which is smallest, then obviously minus infinity is further smaller than that, isn't it? So you cannot ever achieve this value. Minus infinity you cannot achieve. So we have to exclude minus of infinity and 4. Now 4 we have to include, so this is the big bracket. Now this big bracket shows that the number written beside it is included in the solution set. So since we have the less than equals to sign, so 4 is also included. Okay, which means this less than equals to 4 means x can have the value of 4 at max or less than that. Now at 4 we need to include this value, the 4, so we have used the big bracket here. And this is true when x belongs to r, that is x belongs to real number. This is the sign of and, which means that x belongs to minus infinity to 4 and x belongs to real number. If you state it this way, obviously someone will definitely understand that you are talking about all the possible numbers that are less than or equals to 4 because of these braces, and x belongs to real number. The person will also understand about the replacement set. Okay, now let's move on to this, the second part. This says what? Let's take 3x to the RHS and bring 20 to the LHS. So we get 8 minus 20 less than equals to 3x. Okay, so minus of 12 less than equals to 3x. Alright, now if you reverse the order of writing, that is the mirror image kind of, 3x is greater than equals to minus 12, which shows x is greater than equals to what? Minus 4. Okay, now if x is greater than equals to minus 4, then what are the possible values? Obviously this time you can write it this way or you can use this way also. Both are equally correct. Now first of all, according to book, if you go, the solution set would be x solution set is x is greater than equals to -4 and x belongs to R. Or in the book you may also find that instead of this symbol they have written and. Okay, both are correct. You can use this symbol also, there is no harm. Now, if you write in the standard form, the solution set will be what? Therefore, x belongs to, as I have said, a big bracket is used when you are including the number. So we have got greater than equals to sign. So equals to what? -4, and greater than means you are moving on towards infinity. So the first number that you will indicate is -4 big bracket, because you are including -4 comma, how far are you reaching? Infinity. But can you touch that? No. So give the small bracket. So -4 comma infinity and x belongs to R, isn't it? This is how we declare our answers. Now let's move on to the third and the fourth part. Now the third part says 5 plus x by 4 is greater than x by 5 plus 9. Okay. Alright, so let's solve this. Bring x by 5 to the one side and take the constants to the other side. So let's take the variables to the left hand side. If I do so, x by 4 minus x upon 5 greater than 9 minus 5. Alright, so if you get here 5x minus 4x upon 20 greater than 4, this gives you x greater than 4 into 20, that means that finally gives you x greater than 80. Now x needs to be greater than 80, but at the same time x should belongs to R, which means now again here you have strictly greater than 80, which means you cannot include the value of 80. So in the standard form, if you write, okay, first of all in the book form the answer would be what? As per book, the solution set would be x greater than 80 and, or they may also write it this way, and x belongs to R. Okay, and in the standard form, if you write, then your solution set is what? X belongs to, now it is strictly greater than 80. Okay, so you cannot include the value 80. Since if you cannot include the value written beside something, then what kind of braces are we gonna use? We will be using the small bracket, isn't it? So small bracket 80, and since you have talked about greater than 80, so we will be proceeding towards infinity. But can you touch that, or can you achieve that? No. So again a small bracket, and x belongs to R. This is and which means that 80 to infinity, but this will be held true when x belongs to R. Okay, so this is the form. I generally prefer this form because this is quite easy to write and quite easy to understand. Now let's move on to the fourth part. The fourth one is x plus 3 upon 8 less than x minus 3 upon 5. So if you solve it, what you will be getting is, first of all let's cross multiply the terms. So you will be getting 5 times x plus 3 less than 8 times x minus 3. Okay, so 5x plus 15 is less than 8x minus 24. Okay, so let's take 5x to the RHS and 24 to the LHS. So you get 15 plus 24 less than 8x plus 5x. Now if you find the summation of both the things and reverse the order, you get, this is 13x. It have the greater than sign, so greater than 39. Now x is greater than 3, isn't it? Now x is strictly greater than 3, which means x cannot attain the value of 3. The minimum possible value is 3.001, and then onwards to infinity. All the decimal values are also possible. So again, as per book, as per your textbook, the answer would be written kind of x is greater than 3 and x belongs to R. They write the and in the word form, I use this symbolic form. Now in the standard form, solution set is what? X belongs to, we need to exclude 3, so give the small bracket, and obviously greater than 3. Greater than 3 means you are traveling towards infinity, that is plus of infinity. Obviously you cannot achieve that, so again small bracket, and this will be held true, and this is the solution set answered when x belongs to R. Okay, so this is quite easy to interpret, kind of when I say this is true when x belongs to R. Actually this means this and x belongs to R, both this needs to be satisfied. So by both these statements, that is x belongs to 3 to infinity and x belongs to R, I get to understand that I am talking about the values, all the real numbers. Also at the very same time, x must not be equals to 3, rather it must be greater than 3 and proceeding up to infinity, which simply means x is greater than 3 with replacement set of x belongs to R. This thing shows makes me understand this inequation. Okay, which means actually this thing tells you the complete story of the question, isn't it? The complete solution, means the solution you have found out, and also the replacement set given in the question. Okay, so that's all for this video. Now the next questions will be solved in the following video, so please stay tuned. And if you feel any confusion, please feel free to ask me down in the comment box below. I'll revert back to it as soon as possible. And also please try practicing the questions of your own. The questions are quite easy and you will definitely understand if you go through my videos. I have explained each and everything to the best of my knowledge. So please go through the videos and try to solve the questions of your own. The questions are really very simple. Okay, so thank you and please stay tuned for the next videos. See you.